I'm Dale Davis from the Aluminum Trailer Company, and this is our all aluminum toy hauler. You can find us on aluminumtoyhauler.com. We're here at Sun City with one of our great dealers. They're just getting started with us, and we look forward to a long, very good future. If you were going to do a tour at ATC, we would tell the story of how we started. We're truly an American company. We've been in business 16 years. We've built high-end car haulers, race trailers, anything aluminum you can think of that's towable. That's the kind of stuff that we've done. And typically our customer, the first trailer they bought was a cheap one, but then they realized, okay, I have a car hauler now, and now I want something that'll last me a lifetime. And then that's our customer. It's usually their second trailer, and they want something that's gonna just last them and be more durable, more reliable, and the fit and finish that we have. So this year we started developing the toy haulers. We have multiple different assembly lines for different products. Probably I want to go over just a couple of things that I know set us apart from a lot of the toy haulers out there. It is built on a car hauler frame. It is very similar to what we would do if you're going to haul a large car or any kind of heavy duty stuff. We didn't come from a lightweight RV and then beef it up to make it a toy hauler. We're coming from bigger units and now skinning them down to make sure that they have the kind of the features and stuff as a toy hauler needs. We do all aluminum skin on the exterior that is all screwless. The beauty of the screwless, you won't have hard fasteners that can oxidize or rust. It also allows us to give you many different colors. We can two-tone about any kind of color pattern that you want, or you can have a solid color. The graphics are now standard. You can option to not get those if you have a truck you want to match it to or whatever. One of our big things is we have a 3-year transferable warranty. That's very rare in the RV industry. It's maybe 1 or 2 if you extend the warranty. And we can do that because we have a frame that's built to last a lot longer than that. It's actually aluminum welded tubes every 16 inches. There's 1 by 2 inch tube, and if you climbed under the bottom, you'd see a completely welded aluminum frame. There's no wood in the subfloor. There's no wood in the walls. The interior walls are made with Azdel, which is a fiberglass composite. You'll have insulation in between the cross members and the wall, and then insulation in the roof, and R11 actually in the ceiling. And the roof itself is one piece aluminum. It's bonded to every one of the roof bows every 16 inches. So there's just, if you do have water damage or something like that, there's nothing in there to rot or deteriorate. Aluminum is a much lighter material. So all of these are half-ton towable. The 28-footers, depending on what you put on them, you might prefer a 3/4 ton. But this one in particular here, completely decked out. It's a 24-footer, has a gen package, fuel station, 36-gallon fuel station. It only weighs 5,500 pounds. The 8.5 by 24, like the one behind us that doesn't have that on it, it's a 4,400-pound unit. So there's really no half-ton that can't tow. All right, we wanted to bring you around to the front side of one of our 24-foot toy haulers. Actually, all the models will look extremely similar on the front, depending on options. This one in particular, something we want to show you is that we have a gen package. In here, we packaged in a 5.5 Onan generator. It'll handle up to 2 ACs, and it's nestled right into the tongue area, which still allows us to be able to get to the LP tanks and into the front storage. ATC, we built all of our doors in-house. They're not like the typical RV doors you'd see anywhere. It's aluminum tube frame all throughout, aluminum skin on the outside and inside, and you can see it's just a very stout, tough door to work with, to use. I'll point out too, our frame, this is solid aluminum tube. Allows you to be able to put a weight distribution hitch on it. Some of the competitors, even the ones that are aluminum, are a little nervous about their tongues as far as actually attaching a weight distribution hitch. No problem on ours. We have tons of storage in the front. All our plumbing is easy to access. You can literally step up in here, reach the plumbing. If you got to fix it yourself, or if you're going to have service, it's going to save you time and money on that. This particular one has our blackout package, so all the trim is blacked out and powder coated. If you didn't get that, it would be the typical diamond plate color on the front. Another thing that we feel like separates us is most RV manufacturers say, here's your model, here's what you gotta take, here's what, you know, it's either this plan A or plan B. With our packages, you can configure the bedrooms however you want them. If you need it, is it better for you to have a happy jack bed that raises and lowers and has all hard sidewalls? Or you can get tip out beds that are a nice tent, folds out, you have a queen size bed, gives you tons of room inside of it, but that's not for every region. And so they don't come with any bed standard. You configure it to kind of the needs of your family and the toys you're taking. The garage and kitchen stays the same. It's just tell us how big a garage you want. We've laid all that out on the website, so you can kind of look at your toys and see what fits. Another thing, if you really dig into, there is no wood or staples anywhere in this trailer holding it together. It's either welded or bonded with adhesives, and there you don't have that when they shake, rattle, and roll going down the road, you don't see the trim falling off and that kind of stuff. It is really built to be a long-term investment. We put on our website, it's a generational toy hauler because it's something you're going to have you know, the rest of your life if you want it, or if you don't, you have a really high value unit in 5 years to trade in. It's not something that's just gonna, you know, that depreciate the minute you drive it off the lot. We use Dexter torsion axles, which are not standard in the RV industry. It's a much higher grade axle. It's a rubber torsion, gives it a smoother ride, easier on your toys, but also easier on the trailer over its life. If you looked under any one of these typical RV units here, it would have a sprung axle or a spring axles. Just rides harder, it's older technology. They all come standard with power awnings. If you get the TV option, you can pull that outside and sit under the awning, watch the TV. They all come standard also with a hidden spare. So the spare is just stored right here. It's telescoping pull, so you take the little pin out, pull it out, your spare's right here. It's on the curb side, so you're not in danger of, if you do have a flat, you can do that while on the side of the road. With the generator, you get a 36-gallon fuel tank. You can upgrade that to also be a fuel station, so you can fill your toys, have 36 gallons on board. A big thing on the inside, when you get to take a look at the inside of the trailer, with it being all aluminum and composite, this is the easiest trailer to clean out. You can literally blow it out, open up the doors, hose it out. It's not going to mess it up because we have aluminum cabinets, we have aluminum walls, and we can really soften it up too for the ladies by we have custom fit carpet pieces. But the beauty of those too, when you're out at the desert or whatever, you can roll those up, clean them out. So when you get back home, you don't have days of cleaning and getting the carpet fixed and all that kind of stuff. So it really is a rugged, long-term kind of solution for going out in the desert playing, but it's also extremely easy to clean up. So your weekend's not all about having to take care of the trailer once you're back. It's very quick cleanup. So now we're in the kitchen section of an 8.5 by 24 ATC Toy Hauler. The beauty of this is really the kitchen and the bathroom all stay the same. If you look on our website, we'll have different dimensions of the garage. So you basically need to figure out how big are your toys, how big a trailer do you want to tow, but you're still going to get the same kitchen and bathroom in all of them because we've designed it to be set up that way. And so in the kitchen, you're going to have a standard two burner Schmev stove. That's just a nice clean look, gives you a cooktop. That microwave is optional. If you didn't get the microwave, you'd have a cabinet here with a plug in there to add a cheaper microwave or whatever. All aluminum cabinets. These are built in-house. ATC, we have our own cabinet department, all with a nice gas shock hinge. The aluminum extrusion here, this is one of our this gives us a nice European rounded look. And these doors are gonna last forever. Slam latch, you can lock them if you want. A nice little pull, one hand is all it takes. We can change the colors of the aluminum to just about any color on the inside. We use a bent aluminum. There's styrofoam in between, like an insulation type styrofoam, and then another layer of aluminum on the back side that makes this door, you cannot even really twist that door, with a solid piano hinge all the way across the top. So you're not going to get that racking of the cheap cabinet doors that are kind of all cockeyed and looking different. This one has our tan wallboard. This is not wood, this is not Luan, it's not something that's going to rot. It's actually Asdel, it's a fiberglass backing. You can option for tan or gray, so you can mix and match the colors of what you want. This particular one has the bronze metallic cabinets, and so anywhere there's metal, you would see that. This one has the optional TV. It's pretty slick. You can pull on this. It's got a pivoting mount. Opens up so you can put the angle to the rest of the crew. But then you can unplug the wires, lift this up, take it outside, and watch it outside under the trailer. Always have a furnace standard. It's a 19,000 BTU furnace. And then we have a really nice display panel that'll walk you through. You have the battery, tells us where it's at, your fresh tanks. Depending on options, this will be populated with different features. This one, you could get a radio. It would go right here. That's Bluetooth capable. You can make your phone work. And then you could also option for a 3-season plumbing package down here in the Southwest. Not a big deal, but for our northern models, that's pretty popular. Breaker box. We have an auto. We have a battery cutoff switch that's in the far bottom cabinet over there. But the kitchen in general stays the same size. And then this is a flip down countertop, so this space, this can fold down right up against here, allows you to pull your toys all the way up to this edge of the kitchen. So you can get some pretty significant. Right now we have about 13 feet and a 24-footer to the back, so it'll fit any one of the Polaris razors with height or length. And then you can still fit a quad up in the front here, a couple motorcycles. Again, we put the dimensions on the website so you can kind of visualize what would fit and what wouldn't fit. Okay, this is the bathroom, and what we've done, again, multiple different models, multiple different garage sizes for you, but this is a 6-foot bathroom. So from this point over, if you bought our 6-wide model, you would have no closets on this side, on the outside. This is an 8.5-foot model, so you get a nice 2.5-foot cabinet. If you bought a 7-foot, you have a 1-foot cabinet here. So all it really changes is how big your cabinet is and then how much space you have on the inside for your toys. But it gives you a really nice dresser closet, good coat rod here to hang, you know, whatever your gear is, place for the helmets. It gives you a really big broom storage dresser style closet on the 8.5 wide. 7-foot, you get a nice, a little bit smaller cabinet. Again, if you need to touch and feel our doors, all built in-house, all aluminum. Not like anything you'll see in the typical RVs out there. I've seen so many, when you slam the door, the whole wall shakes. It's an actual tube framed built wall, even with our partition walls. And we build, again, this door in-house, all aluminum tube frame. Huge bathroom, and you can get custom fit carpets if you don't want to have to step on the aluminum to soften it up. They just come right out, dust them off. Full shower when you get a chance to look at that, with nice metal fixtures versus the cheap plastic stuff you see out there. We have an extended shower curtain rod, so it goes away to give you more space when you're not in the shower, and then pulls out so you have plenty of room in the shower so the curtain's not touching you. An actual porcelain toilet, not the plastic stuff you'll see in a lot of toy haulers, and it's a huge bathroom. You can look in here. You have light, vents, all the kind of normal stuff, and then again, tons of storage inside the bathroom. Upper cabinets, and then 2.5-foot deep cabinetry all throughout this section right here. Big bathroom, big guy like myself can get in here, change your clothes, and it just all works out really well. They've really decked out their ride and have bigger tires or whatever. You can, with 4 simple pins, take this whole thing off, or if they'd rather have the tip-out beds, that's a good option for them because they'll have the full ceiling height if they want. The 75 inches, check your specs. That covers most of the razors and side-by-sides out there. The Happy Jack bed will lower down. With this scenario, you can actually almost make it like bunk beds. These 2 couches fold over, and then have 2 can sleep here, and then I'll just push a button, you'll see the bed just drops down. Once you get the toys out, it'll drop down, and we can set stops kind of at any height. Right now I'll only go to, because the bed, you normally would fold it down. But this can lower down to a manageable height, so you can climb up, sleep up there, and you'll have kind of the concept of bunk beds. It's an RV queen size, and that's about as far as I can go with the sleeper sofa still folded up. It now gives you an RV queen bed, and you've got your toys out, and it's just a great place to sleep, and but also maximizing the garage space. It's all about maximizing the space to make this the most compact, easy to tow trailer. So we share that living space with the garage, so we make it very configurable.